Hi friends, this is Vikrant Joshi and welcome to my show Off the Record. Obviously the show is about Maharashtra politics and whatever happening around, and as usual I'm giving you what things which I get to know and which are not seen by majority of the media, but they see it, or I think they choose to ignore it. But whatever news I try to get it, and I try to put it forward through my blogs, tweets, or my videos. And this is an English video, obviously English and Hindi mix. So I would like to, because there's been a lot of demand, people have been just asking me, like, why don't you start talking in Hindi and English again? Because Marathi is enough, but we need your English coverage also. Anyways, so I'll start this video by giving a small example, because this phenomenon which I've been observing in Maharashtra and Mumbai is really, it was like, boss, you need to pay attention, that kind of phenomenon. And I think majority of the people, or the top brass of the BJP or the NCP, or even I think many people have at the top level have taken cognizance of this, and everyone has raised their eyebrows like, what the hell is happening, So I'll start this with a small very day-to-day example. So suppose you must be having we've all had our share of past, the colleges we have gone to, and we've had our strings of affairs, like where some affairs were like really deep. We've had relationships which lasted for 2 years, 3 years, and not all is hunky-dory in those 2-3 years. We've always had our breaks, and whenever that break has happened, we've always had a rebound. Like we go out and we've broken up with our partner, and we've had a rebound. Like we find some other person attractive, and we start getting clinging to that person. We have a short, fiery, steamy affair, and whatever, steam is the word, but we have a small fling. But as soon as we realize that, oh God, what have I done? Have I just cheated on my ex-partner, whom I was very serious with for all this time? And we just go back to that original person, maafi mang lete hain, and we just go back. And I think majority of us are successful in getting back to the affairs, and we end up getting married to the same person, or whatever. I mean, but ye hota hai, like, if you have a long relationship, long-lasting relationship with the partner, we tend to get that itch, and we tend to go out, and not all of us, but majority of them, yes, in colleges and when we are in the teens, and yes. And yes, it happens in marriages also after that. That's why the phenomenon is called, I think, the 7-year itch. Anyways, why did I share this example? Because such rebound has happened to a politician right now. He's having this this person whom I'm talking about. He's had a long history, his family history. I mean, the father was the torchbearer of Hinduism. We all are very proud of him, the father. But the son has ended this affair with this person whom they were loyal with for all these years, and they have divided their love, or they're having this fling with a new entity, and that's the Muslims of Mumbai and Maharashtra. It's Uddhav Thackeray whom I'm talking about. I don't know why Uddhav ji has suddenly developed so much of love and admiration for the Muslims. I mean, I can see what I've seen or what I'm hearing from many of my friends in politics, that Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, mind you, Balasaheb Thackeray, the torchbearer of Hindu, sub Hinduism ka aisa, like, boss, Thackeray hai to hum hai, that kind of feeling. That person has gone back, has started, extending an olive branch to the Muslims. His people are going in the areas, Muslim-dominated areas of Mumbai. And yes, they are asking for those people, to love or vote for them for this ongoing Lok Sabha elections. Why does Uddhav Thackeray need this love, which his family never asked for, or which his father, great-grandfather, or the grandfather, they were staunch Hindu leaders. Shiv Sena was always known for Hinduism, like, standing for Hinduism. I mean, it's the same party, right? Or the Balasaheb Thackeray that claimed that Babri was, the people who were standing above Babri Masjid, the demolished version of Babri Masjid, was Shiv Sainik. If they were there, Balasaheb Thackeray had said it, that I'm very proud of them. So that was the extent of how Hinduism was promoted. And even 92, 93, whenever the riots or the bomb blast happened, we all looked up to Balasaheb, and it was Balasaheb, Hindu Shiv Sena, which protected us against the Muslims. I mean, that's what the picture was painted. I don't know if it was true. I was just 7-year-old boy. So, and suddenly this Hindu Hriday Samrat's son is asking votes and extending olive branches to Muslims. I mean, surprising. This happened, and look at the reverse strategy. Huh? This is the same Uddhav Thackeray who's with Sharad Pawar and Congress, and in this entire 48 seats, of Lok Sabha, which is right now the elections are happening, Mahavikas Agadi is what these guys represent. एक भी Muslim candidate नहीं है. So Uddhav Thackeray is extending his olive branch and asking for people, Muslims, to vote. I mean, why Muslims are being used like this? Really, I fail to understand. Why Uddhav Thackeray is it's a fling. I know that, but Uddhav Thackeray is going to go back to Hinduism. I mean, he cannot bank on I'm going to be a secular leader now. I mean, the Hindus who are already supporting Uddhav right now, like Shiv Sena jab breakup hua, so even there's a major cadre of people who are supporting Uddhav still work, hardcore Hindus. And if they see that there's a paradigm shift in Uddhav's love, I mean, they're going to have big time problems. They're going to change their loyalties to Eknath Shinde, which is detrimental to Uddhav, is what I feel. Now, why do I say this? Because अगर ये सच है, मतलब कि if this love is real, for Muslims are again being played, is what I feel. Again, you all should switch on to that MIM ka president and OSC from Hyderabad. You should listen to him. He had a couple of, before the election fever began, these channels had interviewed him, they had called him, and they had, OSC had given interviews. And there, what he said was brilliant, boss. He said that Muslims in India are being used and thrown. As simple as that, be it any party, Congress or... Ab dekho na, why even I support this? Because Muslims are now developed. Majority of them stay below poverty line. There is no education. OVC ne bola, ye main nahi bol raha. OVC has said that majority of the education, these kids, they drop out after a certain level of education they start taking. Biggest unemployed people are Muslims. Then the sabse poverty in this, and they live in the worst of they live in the worst of situations and conditions, my friends. We all have seen it. I mean, how they stay in these ghettos and how the politicians use them. Unko saath mein, unko ek hi cheez Muslims mein, which I love them, is their unity. And majority of them are being used by such politicians, and now, of course, Uddhav Thackeray. And that's why, wherever Amit Shah is giving bhashans and having speeches, he's in his speeches, he's asking Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, and this I noticed, and he's asking Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, Uddhav ji, will you support CAA? Why, I don't know. Then Sharad Pawar ka wo jo insulting video aaya tha, Pawar Sahab is sitting and he just shooed Uddhav like, you please sit there. That video has gone viral on social media. Has Sharad Pawar got a hint that Uddhav's this olive branch to Muslims is going to take a backseat, is going to hit them badly, the MVA? And itna sa pyar karne ka ek bhi candidate Muslims ka nahi diya. By the way, both Sharad Pawar group, NCP and Congress are hardcore Muslim supporters. We all know that. Shiv Sena wasn't. I mean, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, Shiv Sena wasn't. And by the way, so अपना Bandra का जो constituency है, that was MVA leader is now Varsha Gaikwad. Candidate is Varsha Gaikwad. She was supposed to fight. She's fighting right now against Ujjwal Nikam. But you know what? Who was interested? It was that Muhammad Arif Naseem Khan from Andheri, Sakinaka. That person was interested in contesting this seat, Bandra. He tried very hard. But now, what I've heard from think that it was someone very powerful Hindu who is, who opposed his candidature. Now, why this dubious what would I call it? Dubious nature of Uddhav Thackeray. Is he that desperate now for votes? Does he see that, oh God, I'm unable to score seats wherever I'm contesting, and I need Muslims support? Or is it because Vidhan Sabha aane wala and many of his candidates will be contesting from the Muslim dominated areas? And surprisingly, most important, I have seen that the Muslims have again fallen into the trap. And that day, kind of fatwa was declared, that by OVC, that many places where right now the elections are going on, that Muslims will support his party, MIM, who's a staunch Muslim party, dominated party. They will support Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar and Congress. That means OVC has fallen for Uddhav's tactics. And that's what they wanted. Again, I don't think that Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray will be like, after the elections are over, once the results are out, that come, आओ सब लोग Muslims हमारे मातोश्री पे, and I'll be your Masiha or I'll do your work. I don't think. Because as I told you, that his Hindu supporters will get very upset by this. And by the way, so this is one phenomenon, that's fake love of Muslims. I saw कि Uddhav is doing it, and I thought I should put it out in front. And Abhi, by the way, Mumbai is voting very soon, and a design, well-planned strategy or design strategy has been implemented by Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. So Sanjay Raut is going to take on the BJP directly. No Eknath Shinde, no one. And Uddhav Thackeray is going to take on personally on Devendra Fadnavis. So we'll see a lot of heated sabhas and speeches and personal comments coming out. So don't be surprised. But I mean, ये ऐसा उनका strategy ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को, because this is what is boiling up to. Uddhav is talking only against Devendra Fadnavis, and Sanjay Raut is going to start his attacks yet again. So, but BJP is equipped. I mean, the whole NDA, Eknath Shinde, Pawar and all are equipped. देखते हैं क्या होता है. But I would request all these Muslims, ठीक है, आपके लीडर्स ने आपको बोल दिया है कि you go and support Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar and Congress. It's okay, Sharad Pawar and Congress. I mean, Sharad Pawar group and Congress, I'm okay, because I've been trained like this, that Muslims will support NCP and Congress because they're secular parties. But Uddhav Thackeray, I mean, so Muslims, my dear Muslim friends, don't get fooled, by this fling of Uddhav Thackeray. He's not going to be yours. For sure, he's not going to be yours. And till then, just, hang on and let the results come, and then see. If few of you all want to try and test this, I mean, I'm going to tell you, like, let Lok Sabha happen, let Vidhan Sabha happen, and go. Few Muslim family, friends and all, just go and vote for Uddhav and bahar aao. And after the elections are out, then go and, sir, mera ye kaam karke do na. Then see how you get treated, or how the response is. Will it be helpful or not? I don't know. I mean, you never know. Uddhav might have got this chamatkar in him ki aaj se main secular party hona chahta hu. You never know. I mean, I'm talking about the flip side. But Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray extending his love for Muslims is a bit hard for me to digest, and I'm sure for you guys as well. So this was one news which I thought I should share it with you, because a lot of fake relationships are happening all around us, mind you. And this one is a fake one too, is what I feel. Till then, thanks a lot, and keep listening to me and keep tuning into my channel. Thank you very much.